Alright, I'm gonna start the video by calling Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Vakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great male son of will. Shalom to you brothers that are preaching and teaching truth worldwide. I want to say shalom to Hofalet, named Brother Kaya. Come back with another lesson. Yeah, the inspiration from this lesson is coming from this video right here. Yeah, this damn devil, Esau Edom. It's wild, man. I'm gonna play a little bit of this video and just, flow through the spirit and get some scriptures.
What's going on? The importance to pay attention has never been more important. And I'm telling you guys, the more I research, the more I find. It's getting absolutely insane. For example, a bag of chips. Can you believe it? I put a video out on the shorts feed just the other day. I know all of you guys don't watch shorts, so let me show it to you. It takes 60 seconds. So wait a minute. We're living in a time where we go to the store, much like Walmart, and buy a bag of chips with a warning label on the back of the bag of chips, much like a pack of cigarettes. Warning: could cause birth defects, could cause cancer, bioengineered ingredients, most all consumer goods owned by...
So, as you heard, so it's, man, when the spirit of this video popped up in my feed, and it got something called bioengineer. Like, I never really thought about that, or maybe I heard of it, and I didn't really think anything about it. But here it is. You go get a bag of chips, a bag of Doritos or whatever. That was a bag of great value Walmart chips. May cause birth defects, death. Like here it is. You smoke a pack of cigarettes. You the same carcinogen that you can get from smoking a cigarette is in some of these products. Hey, we need deliverance. Cause as you hear from this guy, it's like, yo, you getting hit from every side. Like detergent is in pretty much lots of things. So I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video and then just get some scriptures.
The upper umbrella, BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, trying to control the world and monopolize all consumer goods. That's right, bags of chips with warnings like that. And you know how many people eat chips? And folks, that's not all. So much more. And like I mentioned in that short, if you're wanting to get away from all that stuff, vote with your dollars. Family-owned, non-toxic stuff you can trust. 100% made in America consumer goods. Stuff that you spend money on every single month. We can help you switch away from all that garbage and what that garbage supports. Link down in the description for a free tour of the store. And we'll come back to that along with a couple other options to ensure stuff in your home is safe for you and your family. But let's get going on this list. And before we get to some consumer goods, let's go over some stuff that's got bioengineered ingredients in it, and it's taking the stores by storm. For those of you that don't know what bioengineered food or GMO is, this Green Matter article puts it pretty simple. What is bioengineered food? Put simply, bioengineered food is any food that has been genetically modified, aka genetically modified organisms, or GMO.
Oh, okay, con. So I do know what GMO is, but damn, that shit goes deep. But I'm gonna let him go a little bit more into it.
They have become an everyday part of food in grocery stores worldwide. And like I said, I was at the store today. You'd be shocked at how much stuff has this on the label already, and we'll show you. According to National Geographic, not all GMOs are made in a lab. In fact, people have been breeding certain foods together to make new things for thousands of years. For example, corn, salmon, soybeans, and more have been produced through genetic modification. And to be fair, let's go over a couple pros to this. Pros to bioengineered food, aka GMO. There are many benefits to bioengineered food. They can last longer on shelves. Well, there, bingo on that one, right? Of course, if it lasts longer on the shelves, you can imagine all these big conglomerates.
So like I want to go a little bit into it where it was saying like, if it's like farm, I think it said farm raised, you're like, yo, stay away for it. I know a lot of brothers like eat salmon, and that's one of the ones where it's like it just grown in this big ass pond But it says
longer on the
farm-raised.
shelves, you can imagine all these big conglomerates want a piece of that pie. And they are resistant to pests and different diseases. Another thing that they don't have to fight off, saves them money. Plus, they can grow bigger and faster, so they hit the store shelves sooner. There we go again, profit over people. Now, GMOs can be created in a large-scale operation in labs, as opposed to one person trying to create a fusion between an apple and an orange in their backyard. Of course, there are some positive to GMOs. They can remove certain things that are harmful to human health, such as mycotoxins, which are linked to higher rates of liver cancer. And the more resistant these crops are to disease and pests, the fewer chemicals like pesticides. And again, fewer pesticides saves them money and helps the earth, right? And insecticides and herbicides. On the flip side, unfortunately, there are some dangers when it comes to GMOs, and they can outweigh the benefits involved. Why are GMOs dangerous? Per the National Library of Medicine, genetically modified food can negatively impact the human body. Well, who's overlooking that part? For one, they can cause diseases that are immune to antibiotics. What? Which put your health at risk with no way to fight off the illness. I don't need to reread that, right? You just heard what I read? Put that one together. Head scratcher, right? I'm telling you, that kind of falls into place with a lot of things. Plus, there's no way to be sure how GMO's DNA will react to DNA. Plus, there's no way to be sure how GMO's DNA will react to DNA in people, animals, or environment. So in other terms, we're test subjects. Right? Unforeseen allergies in people and animals and consequences to the food chain of particular ecosystems are just two examples. I'd have to venture the people at the top making these decisions are playing God. Let's just see if the humans can handle this after 25 years of it, eating it and absorbing it in nearly everything that we use. Some people might chalk it up to the old depopulation agenda. Definitely makes you wonder. But you don't have to be an idiot to figure out that this is a million times worse than good. Actually, you might agree with me that the only thing that makes sense why this would be done is to keep it on the shelves longer. And the fact to go along with meats made by cells, growing everything in labs these days instead of the field. I'm sure the profit margin with the way that system works is much higher. And let's get to the list. But another thing that people are saying that with this bioengineered label on it is another way that they can hide a bunch of other crap that they're going to throw into this food that doesn't need to be specified. Picking up what I'm putting down, bioengineered food. Well, that's broad, and that's the crazy thing. You could be in a different state eating the same exact identical bag of chips, but your bag doesn't have the same warning as other states. Sketchy. So like I said, when I was at the store, this is the same exact bag of chips that you're going to find anywhere in any store in any state. It's the same ingredients. It's the same bag of chips. But why some people aren't seeing the cancer warning, because some states are required to add the cancer warning on the bag of chips when other states aren't required to. You guys seeing what I'm saying? It's the same bag of chips with the same warning like you would see on a pack of cigarettes. Same bag of chips, same ingredients, but one state, like California for example, has to put the warning on the bag, while everyone else eats the same bag of chips without the warning. You see what's going on? This is what I'm talking about. People need to start waking up. Not everyone, and most states aren't required to see the warning. And isn't that some crap? And I'm not kidding you guys. A lot of the same ingredients in most bags of these chips, and nearly all of them say bioengineered foods on them. Like this one right here, crowd favorite. Loved them growing up. But look at that ingredients list. Guaranteed, a lot of those things you're not going to want to be putting in your body. And then we've got Simply Orange juice. A lot of us probably drink that or have drank that, right? I'm telling you, bioengineered food. V8 Splash, yep, contains bioengineered ingredients. That's V8 Splash. Lots of kids out there be drinking some.
So yeah, hey, name of this video is 99% of people will pass away much faster. But let me see. Riverside Homestead, I think that's his channel. But yeah, hey, just showing you, man, it's Esau, man, this goddamn devil, hey, he must be stopped, man. The Lord, Yahweh Shemashah. Only way he can be stopped, the Lord gonna have to take him out of rulership. Cause right now, shit, that's just what what, you know, the diligent Edomite has found out. You know, Jake, you know, that's Jake's whole diet. It's freaking GMO. GMO babies, as Apostle Carl like to say. But right here, this is Ezekiel 4 verse 13. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them. So, hey, the different lands, places where, you know, we have been driven, hey, we ultimately are eating our defiled bread. We eating, basically what we eating is defiled. Here it is, you go and think you getting, you know, let's say some, you know, eat the best of the worst. I think I seen keto, some called, you know, keto cereals, GMO. So here it is, you supposed to be on a diet, but you eating GMO, bioengineered keto. I know a lot of brothers like these salmon. Man, if you read, like, listen on that video, if it said farm raised, stay away from it. But when you think of farm raised, you think of like fresh farm raised. Psh, man, it's wild. Like, I saw like detergent, like Tide is on it. Like, it has carcinogen, a carcinogen, and something that causes cancer. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can see if my internet. I'm in a parking garage. Carcinogens. Here it is. And so, a substance capable of causing cancer in living tissue. So, a lot of them products, like when you have when you smoke cigarettes, I think it's a carcinogen. Like, let me look. Carcinogen cigarettes. CIG. I'm on 7,000. So, chemicals in cigarette smoke, more than 70 are known to be carcinogen. So carcinogen, that's a cancer, causes cancer. Go back to its definition. Carcinogen, a substance capable of causing cancer in living tissue. So when you using some of them or ingesting some of those products, it could cause cancer. And then when you using like Dawn, I think I saw Dawn on it, dish soap, I saw, of course, the different detergents, they contain a carcinogen. So not only are we eating our defiled bread, we're washing our clothing in this defiled product and so forth. So yeah, man, hey, this is wild, man. When I saw that video, I said, whoa. I'm gonna get this King I know it's in Ecclesiastes. I think it's either 12 or 10. I think it's 12 and 10. Hold on. No. Bam. Ecclesiastes 10 and 10. The physician cut it off a long disease. Who's a physician? Physician. That's going to Yahushua. Who's the long disease? That's talking about Esau Edom, so-called white man. So the physician, Yahushua, cut it off a long disease. That's Esau Edom. Here it is. This long disease has been growing since the garden. And he that is today a king, Esau Edom, he's the king of Babylon the Great. So he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. So when the Lord come back, when Yahweh send Yahushua back, that's when that long disease is gonna be cut off. We won't have to worry about eating out the defiled bread or washing our clothes and carcinogens. he has to be taken out of rulership. Oh, we all gonna freaking die, man. Mess around this goddamn devil. Hey, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Shalom and a Baba Ball.